presumably. Yeah, you should check, but
I think because it's a cantrip, I think it is just somatic. But
okay,
let me double check.
If it's just somatic, you've got a problem because you're gonna need free hands. If it's just verbal, then you're good.
Yeah, I think he meant just verbal.
Just verbal. Yeah, no, it is somatic.
Okay.
More finger waving.
One action.
Too much finger waving, and it's also a static illusion. It has to be in one space. Can't move it around. So you're climbing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep, climbing.
There's this harrowing experience as you're climbing the side of the cliff. But nothing else shows. I mean, no more cultists show up. Eventually, Caledryn, you make it to the top.
Yep.
And tie off the rope, which makes the going for the rest of the party much faster. You're quickly able to get Leos into the top and everyone else. You're standing on the top of this plateau. It's kind of roughish with cracked ground with these large untrimmed scrubs growing out of it, scattered here and there.
But it's just flat ground.
It's relatively flat,
We need to move now.
We need to get out of here.
Yeah, we're going to have to rush.
Maybe 100 yards to the other edge. Are you going to stop to pull the rope back up after you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I need you all to make stealth
Or actually,
rolls.
you know what? How long would it take to pull the whole rope up?
30 seconds. At most.
Do we even have 30 seconds? Caledryn just pulls out his greatsword and just chops it.
Okay.
Just lets it fall.
Okay.
Just not even going to take the 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You always get more rope. All right. So stealth rolls, you said?
Yes, every single one of you.
I ain't dying for stealth. Good.
I got a 17. And you got a 20.
I
Good.
got 26. 26 stealth.
Wonderful.
Wow.
You guys, I'm not even there
Good.
anymore. That's how
A
stealthy
10?
I am.
So, chainmail armor.
This is my favorite
so
part.
I roll all of my stealth checks at disadvantage.
Yes, you do.
I have a +2 though.
Oh, well, that's good.
I could maybe roll 18, 20 like Tito did.
You could roll 18-20 like
What do
Tito
you
did.
think the likelihood of that actually happening is?
About 1 in 18 and 1 in 20.
I'm gonna milk this for approximately like 5 more seconds, and then we're just gonna make this roll.
It's stealth curve.
That is a 13 and a 16, however.
That's pretty
so
good.
I actually rolled a 15 stealth in chainmail armor.
We're all proud of you.
You're doing very
I'm,
sneakily.
So
I'm proud of it.
Did
I'm
anyone
proud.
roll a 4? Or
No
less?
4s were rolled.
it's a 17, a 21, a 15, and
26.
a 10.
Yeah.
26.
26.
Okay.
Best roll of the day.
So-
We're not going to forget that. We're
That's-
not
we
going to
shan't.
discount that.
That's
This is-
3 successes out of the party, so you feel good about yourselves.
Okay.
Are you...
The stealthy one is the one
we
that
feel
failed,
better
right?
than
I
we
know.
were about 30
Hilarious.
minutes ago.
So-
Hilariously, I can never stealth.
When you get to the other side of the plateau, are you going to start climbing down? Is that the plan right now?
We want to get back to town as soon as possible.
Okay.
We should probably get back to town through a circuitous route, though.
What's that?
Like, we want to not go down through the path and the road. So,
I'm unclear of the topography, so yes, whatever
So-
way is the best way.
To the north of you, there's that kind of rocky hill country with those ridges, right? And the exact path that you took to get here. And
Yeah.
Justin is suggesting you skirt around the edge of that and don't take the exact same path back.
Okay, yeah, I think
Oh.
that's...
you spend a lot of time outdoors. How do we get away from somebody trying to find us?
very carefully. We got to find a way to cover our tracks. Stick to the shadows. Anything cover. I don't trust them not to have anything that flies.
Well, let's do that.
All
Yeah,
right.
we'll follow your lead here.
Okay. So what were the options again? Rocky Hills and...
You can go exactly back the way that you came,
Okay.
or you could skirt out
We're gonna
around the edge of that terrain. And
we're
not
gonna
go
we're
that
gonna
way.
skirt out because the way we came, chances are that's where they're going to check first.
Okay.
Just the whole mounted issue that we brought up earlier.
So y'all's plan is to climb down the other cliff, the cliff on the other side of the plateau.
Yeah.
Are we going to do that as quickly as possible?
Yes.
Yep.
Everyone makes
Obviously not dangerously, but...
There are 2 options. There's safe and then there's fast. Choose fast or safe.
Wait, before we make this choice, how tall is the cliff?
It's another about 100-foot cliff.
How does fall damage work?
Not favorably.
Standard fall damage is 1d6 per 10 feet fallen.
Oh.
So in other words, dead. Unless you have approximately 33 hit points.
Stop being so mathy.
Yeah,
and he also needs some healing, I guess.
Yeah, I
too,
cannot fall because I'll die.
Yeah, we will all die.
No, I can't fall even at 10 feet because there's a risk of me dying.
I will
So
use my last.
So I guess
spell.
safety actually probably is better.
We have to. I mean,
Safety in numbers and in getting caught by cultists.
So you guys are going to take your time.
how much
We're
more
gonna
rope
be
do we have?
not dead.
I have rope.
So I mean, we can at least tighten off another.
You could secure a rope and make the check with advantage.
Yes, we should do that.
Okay.
Well, while
I'm
we
gonna
are
take
securing
my
the
rope
rope,
out.
I'm gonna heal Hoult.
Okay.
Wow, that's actually an 8, which gives you 13 hit points.
yay!
Everyone roll athletics with advantage.
All right. Wait.
Really
keep going.
don't want to
There's no
fail
time for
this
this.
one.
There's no time.
I was gonna.
Athletics with advantage, so 19 for me. You can do it. You can do it.
Okay.
That's 21.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
17.
Really?
Yep, that is a 3 and a 4.
Oh my god.
So with advantage, that will be a 9.
Okay.
So our chainmail wearing healer falls down on top
All I
of
keep
us.
thinking is, don't worry if you fall because there's a cleric right behind you.
Yeah, I know,
what
right?
And
point-
off the cliff goes the cleric.
In the climb, does the rock underneath Caledryn's foot fall out from under him?
We'll find out.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
This is gonna hurt.
He's picking up a lot of dice.
22 hit points. Let's see, what's the average? Average 2.5. So,
You take 18 points of damage.
Ow.
At about the midway point, the rock beneath your foot slips out. You have to let go of the rope or risk pulling down all your comrades with you, so you do.
How many hit points do you have left?
Oh, 4.
Okay, that's better than 0.
You land in a heap after your tumble.
There's a bone crunching thud.
Yeah, there's a literal rib cracking, crushing noise.
Caledryn. Okay, he's fine.
He sounds alive to me.
All right, I guess we continue going.
You're at the foot of the cliff, and Hoult, what's the plan? You're gonna try and take a circuitous route
Mm-hmm.
to get back to Greenest.
Yes.
Are you going to go slow enough to cover your tracks? Okay.
I need to leave in like 10 minutes. Anyway,
Go for
so
it.
I might as well just go until whatever.
So, what do I gotta do to do that? Or what do I gotta roll to
Make
do
a-
that?
Survival.
Oh, good. Something I have some points in. And 9.
Total?
9 total.
It's never good when DM asks you if that was the total.
I really should have bardically inspired you.
I've done that a lot.
You should be bardically inspiring us every 5
A lot
seconds.
has
If
been
you-
going on.
if
Well,
you
I
would-
only have 4 per day, so I
If
I
you
have
would
one more
like
left. that I could've
to,
done.
if you would like to bardically inspire that roll, I'll allow it.
Will you?
I will.
Paul,
But you'll
I mean,
be
Hoult,
using your last one.
you really need to start thinking
But
about
no more for you.
where the cultists would be looking for us.
Okay, that's gonna be a 14. Okay.
Concentrate on being a cultist. Like,
This is the weirdest pep talk you're giving me right now. It's like, think like a cultist.
try to be as awful as you possibly can. That's the only way we can succeed, right?
Apparently, we must embrace.
You got a 13?
14.
14.
Yeah, 14, which is much higher than a 13 by about an entire number.
What
It is-
what did the table say?
In fact, a higher number.
But it's not high enough, is it?
We'll find out.
Will you take me?
Just after dawn, you're moving very slowly. Understand that,
Yeah.
because you're covering your tracks. Just after dawn, you've taken refuge for a brief moment behind an outcropping of rocks, and you, Hoult, you pop up your head and you move kind of stealthily up behind some bushes to get a look at your trail back behind you, and you see a group of horsemen on the plain south of you.
How many?
They're moving straight east.
Okay, that doesn't tell me how many they are.
Means they're moving perpendicular to you.
Okay, so they're moving.
They clearly don't have your trail.
Okay, thank God. I'm asking how many there are, and you're telling me, oh, this is the direction they're going, and I'm like, that's great. How many are there?
There's maybe 15 or 16 of them.
Okay, 15 or 16 going in the wrong direction. All right, I'll go back and tell the rest of the party.
That's the only sign of pursuit you see.
That appears we have dodged an arrow for now.
Let's Are we taking a short rest then?
At about presumably you take a short rest,
Okay.
or a long. I mean, I don't know if you choose to stop midway to make a long rest or just push on to greenest.
I
Push
personally would rather just do a short rest and not do a long rest
Right.
until we got some solid walls
All right, so
behind
you're
us.
all. I'm gonna tell you all a story of the wonderful group that got away. You all heal an extra 1d6
Oh, nice.
That's
in a short
nice.
rest.
I don't have any hit dice left.
Yeah, same.
You don't have to. You can get my 1d6.
Do we
Because
get
of
that
my-
regardless?
I
My
do not know.
amazing story.
I trust the guy who read the rules for his class.
Okay.
I think you do.
I really like that dice, by the way.
That's great. I actually got
I want
the
everyone
So
to
we
see
all
it.
get 5 hit points
Gen
just no matter
Con
what?
2009. That was the free
No,
pack
you
and
get
die.
a 1d6 that you can roll.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm back at full.
Hekabe, can I see your character sheet?
Yes, you may.
Ow. Sure.
Oh, actually, so as the way this is written, if you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of a short rest,
Yeah.
they regain an extra 1d6 hit points.
That's what I thought.
So you do have to spend it.
Oh, well,
Yep.
shit.
Does anybody have anything to spend?
Nope.
Oh.
I am completely.
I have hit dice to spend.
Well, I do, and I didn't
I
actually
do
get
not.
hurt, so it doesn't matter. Because I was viciously insulting everyone.
You were not in the front line. I should have sent you after your run.
Well, not really a frontline fighter.
By
As it
rope.
turns out, I'm more of a director or a inspirer. I've been up all night
So?
running away from cultists. I can't think of the right words.
I agree with that sentiment.
Brain ink is out.
Oh,
You're here.
goodness.
You see
Yep.
greenest on the horizon.
You made it.
Woo!
You
Leosin,
see the river winding its way through the plains.
we made it. You're alive, Leosin.
You make it.
You could have been dead this whole time.
I'm waiting for the butt.
You're free and clear.
I'm waiting
Riders
for.
come over the hill.
I'm waiting for the butt.
You're bardically inspired.
I'm a pessimist. I'm a realistic here. Nothing ever goes right for.
I don't know if I
That
would
plan
consider
actually
that
kinda-
entire plan going completely right.
That plan
it
did
did.
not go right at
But
all.
the final, result
Yeah.
worked.
Hey, we're here.
Yeah,
It did.
generally.
Hey, I'm excited.
Only one of us took damage.
It's like the first time I've breathed today.
Only one of us
Wow.
took damage, except for that part where Caledryn fell down.
Yeah, when Caledryn fell down. That's true. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
true.
That was his fault.
That's true. How do you feel, by the way?
How do you expect I feel?
You get
Bullshit clip.
681 experience points.
Yeah.
What?
Yay!
It's like hitting the lottery.
Everyone bet on 4.
Does that mean I level up?
I'm at 1,073.
Yes, if you are at 1,073 like Paul, then you definitely level up.
Yep.
All right.
1,073.
You want to know which bonus rewards you missed?
What?
You
All
want to know
of
which
them?
experience bonuses you
Yes,
missed?
of
We missed.
course.
Sure, why not?
You didn't get out without raising the alarm.
True.
You didn't rescue any of the other prisoners.
Yep, that's.
This is the best one, and I love this. It's fucking perfect, right? It's literally a specific call out. If you thought to leave a dummy or decoy in Leosin's place,
We did think of it.
We thought of it.
but you
We thought of
didn't-
it.
But you didn't do it.
How is it worded, though?
You're hilarious. You explicitly would have to have done it.
That's hilarious.
Additionally, Governor Nighthill makes good on his promise and gives you your 250 gold pieces each.
Woohoo!
So you can write that down as well.
Wait, how are we
Each.
supposed to? I mean, I guess much better role players than us would be able to figure out how to
The
rescue everyone and not raise the alarm.
The part where you got kind of screwed was where, well, you didn't send another character to even. You never even looked at where the prisoners were being kept. So I have nothing.
That sounded really judgy.
I have-
the way you said.
That was
It's
really
pretty
good.
judgy. Some of you are aligned lawful good. Thank you very much.
Not me.
For the record, I want to save the prisoners. I got outvoted.
That is
I'm
true.
neutral.
However,
I'm chaotic.
I like that your moral compass can be outvoted.
Well, I'm not. You're
Well, for
acting
the
like
sake-
I'm not gonna go back and try to save them.
the
I mean,
decision-
No, you are right. It is probably best for the sake of like
the
a party
strangest
still
decision
moving
was the decision not to send a talkie character with Hoult.
That was the topography problem. I didn't realize. For some reason in my head, I pictured that the scaffolding was near where the tower and the thing was. So I thought he would just be able to.
I understand.
Sneak, 100 feet or 200 feet out of clear. I didn't know he would have to go through the entire thing. I was like, oh,
I didn't realize he was gonna have to run through the camp.
yeah. The map was terrible.
When
Yeah,
that
you
started,
probably shouldn't have drawn a map
when that,
and not shown it to me. Like,
Yeah,
base
right.
your plan on a map
this
that
is
you
what
never
it
shoot
looks
at the
like,
DM,
right?
and I would be like, absolutely not. That's not what it looks like. So, you all are back in the camp. You should all have leveled to 3, if I'm correct.
Yep, yes.
We've got about, I believe, 20 minutes left. So if we want to go ahead and level,
Sure.
I'm comfortable with that.
We'll wrap that up.
You'll also, at this point, hit a long rest.
Yay.
Yay.
No matter what, you've all got a level of fatigue because you stayed up all night.
okay.
So
Nice.
9 hit
you
points.
you sort of have no choice but to take a long rest at this point.
4 slots.
I'm at 33 hit points now.
How do you know? What are we? I'm sorry. Can
I have
someone
a-
walk me through this real quick?
I have a D10 for hit points. Hit dice.
What is
so
your,
I
yeah,
rolled
so you, at the
4.
very least you gain hit points.
Oh
What
yeah,
is your
that's
hit die?
1d10.
You get a hit
Two
point.
D10s.
Hit die.
Roll a d10.
Even though
Oh,
it says
yeah.
2 d10s, I only roll one.
I'm actually.
Roll it now.
I'm
The hit dice
actually.
are 2 things. Hit dice is the number of your total hit points, but hit
Okay.
dice can be spent during rests to regain hit points.
Got it.
So it's a resource.
Got it.
Having hit dice is also a resource, and it changes.
Okay. I haven't played D&D in like.
This is different. This is a new.
This
system.
is brand new. Yeah,
I
But
have.
at the very least, you only roll 1,
you only roll 1 d10.
So
which
I'll
sucks
take
because
the
those
lowest.
are 2 very big
I'll,
rolls.
I'll just take the lowest.
She rolled at disadvantage for her hit points.
I'm fine with you taking the
Is that
lowest.
okay?
Yep, that's
Okay.
fine with me.
Okay.
Which of these fun level 2 spells do we? Oh, we just get all of them, don't we? We just have to pick which ones. we
You'll
want.
just have to pick because you're a cleric. Yeah.
So I need to roll some hit points.
So how many hit points did you get,
Wow.
Paul?
I got 12.
Oh, nice.
9 plus
Okay.
3.
And you'll add. So you'll take that whatever. What'd you roll? 6.
I rolled a 9.
A 9. Oh, you'll take that 9 and you'll add your Constitution modifier and you'll add that to your hit point total.
Oh, awesome.
So I can take. See what I
Okay.
get.
Okay.
So I gained 12.
So your Constitution modifier, not your Constitution save. So the number below your Constitution actual
Okay.
score.
I gained 10.
And then you'll also get another hit dice. So you should have 3d10 hit die at this point.
We rolled a nice big old 7, which with our +4 to Constitution puts us up to 33 hit points.
How am I? You're like the tanky guy, and how am I more out hit pointing you?
Because you have a
roll
higher
high.
hit dice than
You
me.
have a higher hit
Oh.
die.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a D8.
You're a fighter.
Yeah.
Rangers are fighters in this. So
Oh.
you are a tankier class inherently
Okay.
than his cleric is.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Wow. So at 3rd level, bards get bard colleges. I haven't decided which one I'm doing yet. But
Yes, you have to make that call sometime.
Yeah, I have to make it at this level. But expertise, which I take 2 of my skills that I'm trained in, and I double the proficiency bonus for that skill,
Yes, you do.
which is huge.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's basically a +2
Yeah.
that I'm adding to my things, but I already have like +6 on my charisma-based stuff.
right.
Where are you?
This is also when I finally get my magic, right?
This is when you get your magic.
Wait, are you leveling up in magic?
Yeah,
She's an
she
Eldritch
is. And
fighter.
Oh,
The-
so is that an actual new level, or is that a
It's
special class?
For Eldrix, your
She's an-
magic procs at 3. Level 3.
Oh
You start
wow,
getting that.
archetype.
Yes.
Primeval?
So does your
so-
hit dice change, or is it still the same?
that the next morning, basically, Leosin has you called up to the bed where he's recuperating, and he says, "I really admire the choice you've made to give up your old life."
I bow my head and I go, it was hard, but I don't know, it had to be done.
And he looks to the if you remember the young monk who had talked to you guys and told you that Leosin was in the camp.
Mm-hmm.
He looks to him. He says, "Jonah, but bring me that book." And the guy goes to a bag and gets out this thick leather-bound tome. And Leosin hands it to Leosin. Leosin opens it and he says, "Come see this."
Okay, I walk over.
Yeah, and he kind of turns through a few pages and he says, "Do you recognize any of this?" And you see it's arcane sigils. It's all in
Mhm.
Draconic. You speak Draconic.
I speak Draconic.
Yeah.
And
So
I also have Arcana.
you can interpret some of it, right? And
Mhm.
that's you had formal education at some point in your life, presumably, right? You know Arcana and Draconic. And he says, you can read these. You should be able to.
Yes.
If I've heard your skills appropriately. I think the first step on your road to recovery will be mental focus, acuity. You're an intelligent person. You just need to your priorities. Take this. It's a spell book. It will teach you magic. And he hands it to you very reverently.
And I very carefully take it and treat it with respect. And I thank him from the bottom of my heart.
It belonged to a dear friend. Treat it well.
I will. It will be safe with me, I promise.
We'll talk more later. I
Thank
need to
you.
rest now.
See, that's why I was trying to save Leosin, so I could get my magic.
He did the same with me. He opened my eyes to the arcane power I was already using with my voice inherently, and taught me the same. We can trade some notes.
We're spell brothers.
We're spell brothers.
Spell bros.
I am so torn as to what to take.
Do you have your
Archetype.
archetype
So
choices now?
Here's the
Yeah.
deal. I can get a companion,
Bear.
That's true.
Get a bear.
or
Always get a bear.
or I can get tons of awesome features as a hunter. One of them is an extra D8 per turn whenever I attack a creature that's below its hit point maximum.
I personally think that Hoult is more of a hunter than a person who would have animal
Yeah.
companion, but I could see you having like a hawk or something like that as your animal companion.
Giant spider.
Also, maybe a giant spider.
Hey, I'm a bounty hunter. That would be kind of fit in with the whole.
That would fit in with the whole like kind of terrifying, creepy hunts other people.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to
theme
think
you've
about
got
this.
going.
I'm going to pipe in
But a hawk is pretty cool.
on the metagame aspect. So, doing 1d8 extra damage against somebody who is below their hit point maximum is
Mhm.
only really going to help you against
Big targets.
like big targets.
Yeah.
Because like most of the mooks you're just going to kill with one shot anyways. So that's something to consider.
Yeah. I mean, I can also do Hoard Breaker, which is when I make a weapon attack. If there's another target within 5 feet, I get a free attack against them. So, like in theory, I could do 2 bow shots in one turn if we're fighting, like, say, a group of kobolds or a group of humans.
I mean, making multiple attacks is generally very, very good.
Yeah.
Because multiple attacks smooths out your variance of statistics.
So you're not
When you
getting
get
a
to roll
4 every
2
time.
dice, unless you just roll a 3 and a 4.
I'm
Then
gonna
you
have to
cliff.
think about this.
Then you can roll a 3 and a 4 and maybe even a 5 too.
Woo! I'm gonna have to think about this, but I feel like I have a lot of really badass options available to me.
That's
You know, I'm missing a second page. Do you have it?
Yeah, there's a spell sheet printed out for you somewhere for your second page.
could be in here.
Oh.
One of those blank sheets that I gave you earlier, actually.
Appendix.
By
Creature
mistake.
There we go.
But if we don't have one for you, we'll print one out.
Giant spider.
So
That's
I think
your
I'm going to
second page.
choose
Oh, it's large. I can't take it.
Deception
Spells.
as my expert.
And there's also there
And
maybe is even a
insight.
third page for you in there. That's like
Because
the normal
generally-
second page. Yeah, that's just like the notes page if you
Okay.
if you actually
Aw, man.
ever want that.
Deception seems to be the thing I end up rolling the most for deceiving people.
So is my spell casting class Eldritch Knight?
You are an Eldritch Knight now.
Eldritch.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I get all sorts of new
insight
fun
is the one
spells.
thing I'm really terrible at because I have a low wisdom. So at least I'm not as terrible at insight as I
You
was
gotta have like a
before.
+5 now, right?
Well, +3.
plus
Because
seven?
I'm at a -1 wisdom.
Oh, and now
So-
you've doubled your proficiency.
So now I'm at.
But now, like as soon as you hit next level, it's gonna be a +7.
Right,
It's
so
just
it'll
gonna
start-
keep. Yeah.
right. So having the extra proficiency will really help.
Right.
me.
What's up?
Even though I've
Paul?
got a
I
crap
know
stat.
Paul's like having a moment.
I should get a reef shark. This is my companion.
You can't-
It's a shark flopping
Flopping
around.
that's
Oh
that's
my
not
God.
lawful good.
I know, right?
Oh
That is-
man.
I
That's
feel
for
like
an
a
aquatic
lot-
campaign
I-
when you're doing like a a salt box or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I feel like a lawful good
people.
person would have like a hawk or an eagle or
Wolf.
a lion.
Yeah, a lion.
Lions are large. I can't take them.
Aw.
They can only limited to medium, which
Panther.
unfortunately does not change as it levels up.
You're going.
A thundercat.
Probably
I think the animal companion. I think John is
Yeah.
right though. That the animal companion is like a little bit weird.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to lean towards
Oh, yeah.
hunter
I
then,
won't
but
tell
I
you not to
will.
do
I will take a look at which
Make that
particular
choice in
You
the right
trait.
time.
seem like the
All right.
guy who walks to me, the
Mhm.
guy who walks into battle
Well,
by himself no matter what. You know?
Thanks everybody for tuning in. This has been really fun. If you liked what we've been doing and you want to see us play D&D some more, click down below to follow us so that you can get a little notification every time we come on. We also play lots of video games on this channel. This was a really good session. I'm amazed that you didn't all die. But
I am also amazed in so many ways. Am I amazed?
as much as the dice came up against you on your side of the screen, they came up for you on my side. So you made it.
That's good.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
it happens.
It's been awesome. We'll see you next week, 3 to 5, 3 to 6 Eastern on this Twitch channel. If this is your first time tuning in, you can go watch all the old sessions we've played in our highlights.
Yep.
I hope you've liked it.
We've
liked
than
it.
that.
We'll see you next
time.
week. Bye,
Give us
everybody.
make sure
Bye,
you
everybody.
give us a follow so you get notifications and follow us
Yeah.
on the Twitters.
Yes, come see us on the Twitter.
Ask us questions there.
All right.
Bye everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Like why we're so bad at rolling dice.
Why all of our dice
Why
are terrible.
we're so horrible at everything.